Joseph Nzubi was once a charcoal burner. That is usually the case of forest-adjacent communities as they rely on forest resources for their livelihood.
Kwa tunaiba msituni, tunachoma makaa, tunakata vikigi, lakini sasa wakati tulianzishwa hiyo mambo ya Livelihood Improvement Scheme, tukaona sasa ndio iko na pesa kuliko hiyo uchomaji wa makaa ama hiyo kukata kikigi.
The Shamba System was a noble initiative that aimed at ensuring that communities living adjacent to forests get their livelihood by planting their staple foods in tree plantations, tending tree seedlings to increase forest cover. Poor implementation and enforcement of the guidelines resulted in massive erosion of forest cover through uncontrolled felling of trees. To reverse this, the Forest Act 2005 introduced an improved Shamba system known as Plantation Establishment and Livelihood Improvement Scheme, PELIS.
The community forest associations, as they were created over time, have prepared participatory forest management plans. And these plans have enabled the communities to undertake various programs. So that participatory forest management plan has got various programs. And as they prepared what we call PFMPs, they also signed forest management agreements with Kenya Forest Service, and it's a legally binding document. Now in that forest management agreement, they have various activities. Some of them have activities up to about 12 or more. And among those activities include PELIS, what we call PELIS. That is Plantation Establishment Livelihood Improvement Scheme, where they engage into cultivating land that has already been harvested for 3 years.
Unlike before, communities living adjacent to forests are engaged through the Community Forest Association CFAs, entities that are recognized by the Forest Conservation and Management Act 2016.
We have community forest participation, or what we call the community forest associations. Kenya Forest Service in this region have been working with those registered community forest associations since 2005. Most of them were actually formed in year 2005. And these communities are legally, recognized because they are actually registered under Cap 108 of the laws of Kenya. And they have their own constitution.
The CFAs move in and undertake non-residential cultivation of their crops through PELIS that ensures an increase in forest cover while improving community livelihoods.
When communities are doing the planting in the first 3 years, they are able to do a lot of weeding, and therefore the uptake of those plantations, year 1 to 3, is very fast. They are also assisting in the first and second pruning, and therefore the quality of those plantations, even as we see them today, are plantations of high quality. Beyond plantations, beyond having trees, the communities have also benefited a lot. You see the word livelihood in that PELIS. They have been able to get a lot of money out of the crops that they have been harvesting or they have been growing within that long period of 2008 to the current date. And some of these CFAs, some of the members of the CFAs have been able to improve their livelihood in a very big way. In a very big way, to an extent whereby some of them have bought land outside, some of them have been able to buy vehicles, some of them are in the transport industry as we...
Once harvesting is done, the land is prepared for the next planting season, as explained to us.
These communities are given half an acre of land, and it is within that half acre of land, after breaking the ground for 1 year, they do the planting. And they will stay in that piece of land for 3 years. After that, the canopy will definitely cross and then they will move.
Zubi is now a transformed charcoal burner courtesy of PELIS.
Tulijitolea, KFS ikatupea pot bags, hizi makaratasi ya kuweka miche, ikatusaidia kutubebea mchanga wa nursery, na sisi tukajitolea kwa leba. Community wakatayarisha maneno ya kuweka beds na kuraise hizo seedlings. Walitupatia hata hizi equipment za nursery kama ni watering can, pamoja na wafadhili ambao wanaitwa the green zones. Kuanzia pale ndio tulipewa machaba, tukaanza kulima, na the first season tuliweza kuvuna almost 1 million. Wale walilima hizo kati ya hizo 500 hectares tulipata kama 1 million, lakini kwa sababu kila chaba moja ilikuwa inatoa viazi gunia 30, na hizo gunia 30 tulikuwa tunauza na 2,000. So ukifanya hiyo hesabu ya gunia 30 na 2,000, kila mtu alikuwa anapata 60,000, ambayo wakati ule hatungeimudu.
Generally the farmers have improved their livelihood. You have competed the monies they have gotten from PELIS. Up to last year, it was coming to 679 million. This is the amount of money which has gotten to the farmers, not necessarily individual farmer, but these are figures from each plot.
Cultivation is allowed to continue for 3 to 4 years until tree canopy closes, hence increasing forest cover through plantations while improving community livelihoods.
I think the program has really been a benefit to this country in terms of food security, because they are able to grow potatoes, they are able to grow beans. So food security is also another issue that this program has been able to address so far.
Lakini tangu PELIS ikuje tumeraise hiyo miche, tumeweza community wameweza, kama sasa kama CFA wale community tuko na over 600 motorbikes ambazo tumenunua. Tuko na magari community ambao wako na magari, tuko na kama magari 100 wale zile zimenunuliwa na community kutokana na ukulima wa PELIS. So watu wengi wamesomesha watoto, kama mimi nasomesha mtoto ako kwa secondary, nimejenga nyumba 2 sababu niko na machaba 2, nimenunua pikipiki, nimenunua gari. So kwa sasa na nimejenga kwa hizo plots. So kama community tumefurahia sana, tunasaidiana na KFS kwa upanzi wa miti, na tukafomu hata hizi vikundi za scouts, sababu wakati ule watu walikuwa wezi. Sasa wakati huu ni sisi wenyewe tunakamata mtu akienda kuharibu msitu.
Indeed, communities living adjacent to forest, if enabled, can be transformed from threats into active participants in forest conservation. The Plantation Establishment and Livelihood Improvement Scheme, also known as PELIS, is a system that allows human farming activities in forests simultaneously with the growing of trees. It is a program that has seen residents like Joseph improve their livelihoods tremendously, from a former charcoal burner to a now renowned forest conservator. Emily K. Bade for Channel 1 News Hour.